Hello everybody, welcome back to StoneHearth, me BANTO. So we're back here and we got a new release today. It's release 650 and this has fixed a couple of things. One of them that I think is really important, the biggest part that I feel about this update, is that you can actually stack crates again. You can put them on top of each other, it's actually working again. I'm so happy that this works because I've been wanting this to work for so long. It's so important both for creating interesting things how you put them, and also for using a tiny amount of space and still have a lot of storage for it. So something I done here as well is to add this road. I want to build some houses down here, and I've also got a nice suggestion from you guys to actually add a harbor, which I really want to do. I think that would look really cool and add some boats and stuff like that. Would be really awesome. But I'm not entirely sure what side we're gonna do for this. So we have this, let's call this east side here. The east side top and the west side top and west side south, I guess, and south and north. So I'm not sure where we would put this. I think this area could be cool in between this, but at the same time we have the walls here, so I'm not sure how that would work. We go in between these two. We could have it out here maybe. I think the intention that I feel with this town is to, we pretty much start here, and once we fill this in, we will actually start to expand out here a little bit as well. Connect this with each other and we can reach the land either at this side or at this side. We definitely need to get up here to the mountain. That's it's pretty much crucial for us so we can get some nice resources going. We also have the mountain at this side, so we can of course use both sides, but the left sides, we have just one entrance that at least protect us a little bit more, because people will not be coming from every direction pretty much. I was gonna try to promote Milan today and see if it actually worked. Didn't work in the previous episode. Looks like it's actually going there, so that's nice. Well done, Milan. Awesome. Take it up the spoon. So I think we will start to, before we do any building, we're actually gonna start and fix this so we can actually start working with this a bit. So we're gonna make the basic core things so we can actually start to do some cooking. I think I'm gonna put his cooking stuff here for now. We're gonna make some basic foods to start out with, so this should help out quite a lot with gaining the food up, so because it's not really going up that quick. So we want to start with making some basic foods. We have the tasty vegetables too. We don't get any meat or anything like that for the moment. We have no trapper, so we're gonna make the vegetable stew. I'm always gonna try to keep 15 of those, and maybe we can craft 10 of those. These should give more in food, you're using 3 of these raw vegetables. But then overall they should give higher food value, and it should be more tasty. It's the tasty vegetables too after all, so. There's another thing I want to do before we start building is actually to get an weaver going. We're gonna make this weaver spindle. We do have wood, we do have fiber for it, so it should be fairly safe for us to do. Ooh guys, we get a date update. Oh, we beat it, awesome. Who joins today then? Lunon, yes. Okay, let's check it out. Oh, look at her body. Awesome. She got a maximized body. That's nice. Decent spirit and a decent mind. So we're gonna name this girl. Sounds like a warrior to me. So we're gonna name this girl. This is gonna be Diana Mormont. Really cool girl from Game of Thrones actually. She was pretty badass, to be honest. That's awesome. Got her named. Maybe we already have, so we can promote someone to be the weaver. Let's check it out. Need someone with a pretty good mind, because this is crafting. Wolves is probably maybe the best option. Prince Steve could also be. I think Prince Steve is gonna be our weaver actually. So the prince is our weaver. So we want this to be, so we can start to make some nice clothing and make some nice comfy beds. Would be awesome to have. I was gonna try to get some houses for these professions, but we have so many houses that we need to get going for professions. But we also need houses for people who where they're gonna live and all that stuff, so there's a lot of things we need to get going. Let's maintain a couple of things. Let's maintain, let's say 4 of those. These ones, I guess we can put the maintain. We don't really have that much pelts, 22 for the moment. But we have income for it, so we will see what happens later on. So I think that's pretty good, except that I'm gonna make some banners because it looks nice. I'm gonna make 2 of those. Maybe let's do 2 curtains. So we have to start to add some houses. So one of the things that I don't like about this place is that we got this dirty thing, and I don't know if I want to have it like that. We will see what happens, but I would prefer if it was grass, but it doesn't really have to be grass or anything like that. We can add and make our own, like pretty much like with stone and stuff, so make it look nice as well. But I want to start with making one house here. So maybe we make a kind of decent sized one, like along this road. Gonna be a fairly, I would say, fairly basic one, I would consider it at least. So we're gonna make it, let's see, something like this. It's a pretty thin house. Maybe we go to make it that wide, because I think it will be not wide enough if we make it different like that. So maybe remove a little bit. That should be fairly good, I hope. So I'm gonna go for, I think, stone at the bottom for this. We need to have a stair. We're gonna use the stair tool for this, and I'm gonna go for, I think this color can be pretty nice. Maybe we want to have this free and width instead. Okay, that didn't work out very good. It disappeared to nowhere. Hopefully that's not gonna bug something out. And maybe we go for this stair. The cool thing about this stair is that we can actually like put things under it. For example, we can go and put a nice little crate under it. It's pretty cool. We can even put one of these small ones. We have some useful storage, really handy. This is like a very thin house. It's gonna be interesting. However, the top of it is actually gonna stick out just maybe 1 or 2 blocks over the road. So it's gonna be a really interesting thing. It actually, we could have made a house that is at the other side. Maybe we should do that. Let's revert back a little bit. Maybe we can make so this actually goes over the road. That would be a cool thing. Yeah, we're gonna do that. That could be pretty sweet, so we're gonna do that. That's how I like to go a lot with like making houses. Very experimental. So we're gonna have 24 by 10, 4 by 10. There we go. So both are gonna like start down here like this. Then we're gonna connect at like the second floor. So it will be really like big on top of this thing. But I think that's also gonna be pretty. But it might not cover like the entire thing, like a big block on it. But we're gonna see as we get there. We're gonna have some stairs. I think we can do them like pretty much at the same, if both sides like that. We should have 2 doors. Gonna go for double door. Maybe here we'll do the same for the other side. Pretty much like looking at shutter the doors. That should be nice. Down here though, I don't think we're gonna have too much. I think it will be mostly like a little bit of storage down here. But we can make it look a little bit cooler than maybe the normal storage. We can make it go up a little bit like that. Then we like fit the crates on top of this thing. I think that's pretty like interesting way of doing it. There we have some storage. Let's do the same thing here. That will be a little bit of storage for like some food or whatever we did like pretty much decide to have there. Now we're getting up to the second floor, and maybe we should add also another crate down here so it kind of looks the same for both sides. It doesn't really have to do it. So let's say to get up here, and let's see here. Let's try to go for like, we're just gonna add this first and we're gonna see how we're gonna do this. Thinking if I should move the stair a bit. So I think that I will put the stair at like a different spot maybe. Maybe we also make it a little bit like, so it's not as wide as it was before. Maybe 2 in width is better for this. Maybe we have it like that instead. I think I want to make something like different on top here. That's why I want to do it slightly different there. Oh, no wind risers here. I want to buy some stuff. We do have to sell some, so let's sell some tools. This is what I pretty much use for like the core like way of getting money. So I want to buy some of these hanging baskets. Could be cool to have. Maybe some of the frost snap as well. So 2 of each of those. So let's see how this is gonna work out. I'm just gonna like put it here or something to like start with. Because this could be like some kind of balconies or some kind of like special roof or something here. Let's go for adding some white things. Okay, I'm changing the down wall for some reason. I'm actually wanting to add a wall. And it's still changing. I hope they change the system because it's really stupid. So we're gonna go like this. Let's see if we can get out the stairs. Should be somewhere around here. That should be good. Okay, so there we go. Okay, so let's go like this, and here I do think we can add like some special thing with this roof here. I'm thinking that we do something like this. Can we add some roof for that? I want to go for like this one. It's like a little brown reddish. I think that's a pretty cool color for it. It's pretty sweet. So that's what they will like go under here. We need to start working on some windows here. We're gonna have I think we use these windows. I think they look pretty cool. Maybe not in stone, however they did look pretty cool. We should have 4 windows there. Pretty nice. We can move them apart a bit. I don't know if we want to have it there. I think it looks better at that spot. Maybe it's better with 2 windows. I think that's too little. I think 3 windows would be in the mess, but it doesn't work pretty good for that space though. Up here I guess we could have like some kind of corridor between these two. I'm really not sure why we have to like switch between these all the time. Like you change a new one, then it just reverts to something old that you have never used or something. It's just very weird behavior for the things. We got another one to join, so that's really nice. Who's gonna join today, guys? Who will it be? Runa, burly hands. Girl joins. She got a decent mind, decent body, and a really good spirit. So let's name her this girl. This is gonna be Zoe. Welcome to Town. I hope you can have a great time here. Let's see if we can get this to look nice. So let's get some doors for these rooms. I think here would be good since we get the stairs going up there. So I want to go for some comfy beds for this. That's one of the reasons I wanted to get a weaver going, because we can make comfy beds then. Want to have some wooden dresser. I think we can have like one between the 2 beds. They're like sharing the dresser. Normally I like to put them here, but I wanted to go for something that's slightly different. But we need more windows. Like for this side we need windows. It's gonna look slightly different in the back, so I think like 2 windows maybe per room here. That looks pretty nice. Maybe 1 window for these sides. That should be good. Now we need a nice roof for this. It's gonna be a pretty big one. We might go for some dormers. Maybe we do the dormers for like the back side of this at this side. And the roof, it doesn't really have to be super pointy if we don't want it to be. I don't think I want to be, so I'm gonna like make the slope a little bit less when you reach the top of it. It will be like a little bit more roundish when you reach the top pretty much. There we go, there we got a nice roof. So I think dormers for this side, maybe like between these 2 windows. So here I see that the windows are slightly different, should be like that. That should be nice. We're gonna go for the same roof color as we have for the roofs that we have here, so to match it. Should be nice. Here we go, there we got the roof. I think that looks pretty cool, but we need to add a little bit more. Like here we're gonna add some stuff. This is also a fairly big house, so this is gonna be a kind of big building project for my people, to be honest. Do I even want to have the windows like this? I think that looks nicer. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do this special thing that I've done with a few roofs before. I'm gonna try it like at one of the sides and see if I like it, you know. When let's try it at this side, for example. I'm gonna use like, I think a dark color for it. Like the one we have for like these dark columns. Go for adding it like here. This would be like a dark windboard pretty much. Looks pretty cool even to like just add it to the roof. But then we add the wooden thing on top of this again. I think I'm gonna do it like that. I like it when it's like that shape of it. It looks a little bit more like interesting. We're gonna make some smaller houses soon also, and we need to get some professional houses going. I do think I'm gonna make some kind of like town square around this area soon. where maybe we have some like smaller like houses for the different professions where they're working out pretty much. We're gonna redo the roof here so we can get like the same like theme going for it. Let's check out this rugged survivalist. Maybe actually have something good for us. I guess we can buy some pelts. We don't have like an unlimited supply of that, so here we go, some pelts. We go like that pretty much. Gonna see how it looks if we like add this out over it, because I'm not sure if I will have it for this as well or if we should go without it for those. Maybe go with it. It adds a lot of shape to it. Or how it looks if we even would add something like inside here. It's pretty nice. I'm not sure if we're gonna have it there also. I think it sticks out too much. We're gonna skip that. I wonder how we're gonna do this though. If we're just gonna let it be like this, or if we should just do it special for dormers. Because here I don't think it should be like dark like that. That's a pretty cool roof. Like that, a lot of shape. But we need to do something here as well. I don't want it to look like that, because that do not look very nice. The windows like that should be good. Can do one window for this side. That's pretty sweet, I'd say. I think this looks nice. Windows here, I don't know. Maybe skip windows for that side. I think that looks really good. I hope you guys like it. But we maybe should add some more things to this. We can do that after, like if we want to add some like curtains and stuff. But we should definitely add some like lamps and stuff for it. One each side here. So this is a building actually. I'm gonna instant build this building and so we can just get it done, because this is one of those buildings that will actually take quite a bit of time, so I just want to get this done. And I want to make sure that there are no problems with this house. If you want this also, let me know. I will be sharing this, of course. So let me know if you guys want me to share this template, if you want it in the future. Here we got our houses done. Looks pretty sweet. I like that you can go under this thing. Looks really nice. However, I did forget to put some lights down here at the other side. So that's something like a last part that we can do here. Now there will be lights for both entrances. So that should be really, really good for us. This should be a nice extra like living space for us. Like 4 more people can live here. That should be really, really good. But guys, this is gonna be it for today with Stonehearth. So thank you guys for watching this episode and I hope you enjoyed it. So don't forget to like this video if you like it, and if you want a template, let me know in the comments if you want to get it yourself. And I hope to see you guys in the next video, so have a great time and take care.